For me, that is why, if you remember, I was just raising this issue of these arrests around this time. For me,
we're not there yet.
The government's situation should have been how to make, because these are some of the best of the government itself.
Right.
2 cabinet ministers fell.
Right.
So going to chase some small boy doing TikTok and maybe quote and unquote, forgive my language, but talking nonsense. Why do we give credence to that at a time like this? Then you are inviting the political conversation, which is not necessary at this time. Let's finish this funeral. Let's do all that we want to do. So whoever is behind these arrests, my special appeal is not to him, to the CID or whoever. It's to His Excellency the President, the Vice President. The people who know better, stop them. Because, you see, there is an Akan adage. If the elder, let me say it in Twi, so the people who are going to cause the distortions and create disaffection and bring a political conversation into this disaster, if they are doing it and His Excellency the President doesn't stop them, and maybe His Excellency the Vice President doesn't stop them, then it looks like you have sanctioned it. But we must stop this now. Focus on ensuring that these brothers that some of us have known for years, some of us have encountered, that who had fallen in the most unfortunate way, we all calm down, join as a country. You look back. When His Excellency Atta Mills passed, it was one of the times of this country, apart from football, that we saw everybody within this country mourn at the same time.
Right.
When our brother and father, the Honorable Kojo Banredu, passed, you could see that both NDC MPP, last week I told you, I was at his funeral with NDC MPs, and the comments they made about him alone. These are times that we are Africans and we hold solemn. Let us deal with it like that. And for me, whoever is behind these TikTokers and serial callers arrest, must stop it, because you are forcing people to introduce the political conversation. And when we begin to ask those questions will come. I want to pray that the day I will sit on this platform, it shouldn't be my big brother who I'm shy of. It should be somebody I can handle properly. Yeah, I can handle properly, because there are issues, there are matters. But I don't want to talk about them now, because the fire that this thing is bringing will be hot enough to consume.
I agree with everything you said, except that you must also call those to order who are allowing these TikTokers to talk this way.
Oh, but we have. My General Secretary has issued a statement. I have personally sat on several platforms and have spoken against this. And you see, have you check? I can send my General Secretary statement to you. Then you will see he condemned them. Yeah. He apologized to the president. He apologized to the government.
Very important.
He apologized to the president, he apologized to the government, and pleaded that, and he said almost the same thing I'm saying. This is not the time to do what we are doing.
Let's not be sidetracked.
But when necessary, he apologized on their behalf.
If there's time, we'll look at that issue briefly.
Moro, as we go, I will still launch my final appeal. This, sorry, forgive me. This issue of whoever is launching an attack. I want to make this strongly, that whoever is launching an attack on serial callers and TikTokers, I want to seriously make that appeal to His Excellency the President himself. That if we want to arrest TikTokers and serial callers and serial texters and things, then we will not have any peace in this country. Because it's going to engender a different conversation altogether. So with immediate effect, they must put a stop to it. Anybody speaking anything that is not right knows it. That he's not saying the right thing. And if it is attack on people in authority, I believe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama hasn't gone anywhere near the attack that was on His Excellency former President Akufo-Addo. And therefore, this is not it. The attempt to reintroduce this criminal libel and arrest people for saying things, it is not it. So we must stop it with immediate effect. And whoever is doing that should be ready to rather arrest everybody, because the tapes and the videos of what other people said, high-ranking officials of the NPP said, NDC said previously, is available. So they should go and look at it. Now, the reason why I am making this strong, the reason why I'm making this strong appeal is that, Chief, we have videos and faces of people who have attacked our people, and nobody has made a single arrest.
That's fine.
And you are arresting somebody, a TikToker or a serial killer.
That's why
it's not right. So in as much as we don't want to talk about these things now, my appeal is to the highest authority.
It's about the fourth time.
If they don't stop it, then they sanction it. And the narrative will change.
Moro, I just want to make a clarity. You see, don't make this particular issue in relation to others.
Yes.
The attack on the president, that, oh, you are going to die next, has nothing to do with the president. It has something to do with those we have lost.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll have this conversation.
You see, this is why you are
Don't take us off. Our time is up.
Maybe
don't take us off, unfortunately. Anyway, so Sophia, thank you so very much for your time. And also, Enes Adade, thank you so very much for your time. My name is Aldo Moro. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
I think they should make a serious example of that. I mean, this is not a matter to be treated lightly. Threatening people with death. It doesn't even matter if the person being threatened is not the president. I think we should make a serious example of these people. Foolishness. I mean, just take a video and video yourself threatening to kill the president and put his body in a cocoa sack and throw him away and behead his wife. What? Who would tolerate this? In which country would this be tolerated? I think we should make a very serious example of these people.
Good evening to you, and thank you so much for joining us. You're obviously not happy about this, but can you share some of your concerns with us, and how else did you want this case to be handled?
Thank you very much. I would like to say good evening to your cherished viewers. I think that the speed at which this particular case is going is very surprising. We have been in this country when people in the NDC, the persons like Calvin Taylor, has called that they are going to massacre the chiefs, and even went ahead to even mention the head of the Asantehene, insulted all the kings in Ghana. This person was hauled before a court. The court asked that he be arrested and issued a bench warrant. It took the new 7 members that has been introduced by the NDC to sit on a Supreme Court panel and says that this is unjustifiable and dismiss the order of the court. You see, in this country, we cannot approbate and reprobate. And you cannot say that this is black and this one should be white. We all want the dignity of this country. We all want peaceful Ghana. But you cannot pick and choose. Certainly, you can't pick and choose. The NDC is setting a bad precedent for our nation. And tomorrow, when it is happening differently, I believe the civil society who are quiet today, the clergy who are quiet today, the political high class who thinks that today it is favoring them, they should go ahead and do what they are doing. We have been in this country. The national chairman of the NDC came and talked about how people have been sacrificed. We are in this country. The national communication officer of the NDC, they were all about on demonstration, high-ranking the NDC officials, then in opposition. They were there singing, they were saying it openly. Nobody. Do you think that there were no security in this country? We are not encouraging people to say things that orderly does not work well for our country. But there must be equity. There must be justice. That is what we're looking for. They will end up by locking up everybody. But they should not forget that nobody is going to stay in the cell. Okay? And much as we don't have shoot to kill again in Ghana, because we don't sentence people for shooting, people will definitely come out. And I believe that this is going to be a very dangerous precedent for our country.
So
yesterday, it was burglary. They burst into the house of Obama. They destroyed things to enter into his house. Are we living in a state of emergency? Why? What does he have? He posted on social media, Facebook, videos You have some of the videos. You can go through the videos, identify the people. Why do we have forensic audits? Why do we have the forensic unit? Why do we have the FBI? Why do we have the CID? Why do we have NIB? So this is the nation that we have bequeathed to them. I don't think this is right.
So is the party
democracy, but we need a sanity. You cannot continue to be doing this and think that we should all sit. We cannot be sitting aloof, and this is not justifiable.
So is the party against the arrest or the mode of the arrest? How the arrest was effected?
Look,
that's in the case of
it is not
Obama.
only an arrest. You can invite. The person is not a terrorist. He's not a hardcore criminal. He has a home. You went in there. If he was not there, you could have served him. You could have served him notice of invitation. You could have done so. There are other modes of invitation. These people have never been invited in any form. What they said, what is more dangerous than what Calvin Taylor has been saying? Is it not the same person that has been freed? He's going around. Didn't you hear the Western regional chiefs who were telling him when he went to apologize after him being set free by the Supreme Court of Ghana? Please, I'm very upset on this matter. We're not being fair to ourselves. But tomorrow is very pregnant. That is what we should know.
Now, in terms of a future occurrence, do you not agree that with people who believe the social media space needs a cleaning and must start from somewhere?
They should clean with Calvin Taylor. They should clean with Calvin Taylor. They should clean with those Akugans and the other people who thought that they could marry the Chief Justice. People who have said things that are unprintable, including Sami Jemfi and Co. They should clean that with them. What didn't they say? What didn't Okujeto say in opposition? What didn't Sam George say in opposition? Have you said a quarter of that? Why are they becoming very uncomfortable? If they don't stop this act and let equal right and fairness play, then certainly they are not looking for good governance.
Haruna Mohammed, I will end the conversation here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, because I'm getting emotional.
Thank you
this
very much.
This is not right.
Thank you very much for speaking with us, Haruna.